We're going to make a chili lime dressing and then use that salad dressing to throw together a big, gorgeous, really fun Southwest chicken salad. And I'm grilling up, speaking of fun, sometimes getting out of that recipe rut is just, you know, as easy as changing the marinades that you're marinating things in. So chicken, you know, like I say, it can get so boring. You know, Festival actually does all sorts of different marinades for their chicken breasts. So they do the work for you. Just fire up the grill. They do basically a garlic and herb, a sun-dried tomato, and one of my favorites is the chili lime. And so I thought for this salad, you know, that would be perfect. So picked up some chili lime chicken breasts, which have great flavor, and just grilled them up. And I'm just going to get them over to a plate here and let them cool a little bit. These are great in fajitas. They're also wonderful on salads. So, you know, regular chicken breast would work fine in the salad too, but why not make things extra fun and do these chili lime? They're wonderful in fajitas, and they're great, full of flavor, chilies and lime juice, a little bit of Southwestern flavor. Okay, now to the salad dressing, which is a chili lime salad dressing. We're going to start with some chipotle chilies in adobo sauce. These come in a jar and or a little can. This little can, though, is potent. Let me tell you, these things are hot, but they're full of flavor. And they've got kind of a smoky taste. One time I overdid it in a recipe and just turned out a little bit too spicy. So a little goes a long way for these, and they just have such a great smell. So we're going to do a couple teaspoons. You can always add more if you like more heat. But basically, they're the peppers, and then you've got the sauce. So we'll do a little bit of the sauce, which doesn't have as much heat, and then maybe a little bit of a pepper. So a couple teaspoons is what we're looking for. We want this to kind of be the back drop of this. We don't want this to overpower this dressing. This is a vinaigrette. We can always add a little bit more. So I just took one of the peppers and just kind of took about a quarter of it, and like I say, a little bit of the sauce. Now the rest of these, you're saying, what in the world am I going to do with the rest of this can here, Amy? I don't want to let it go to waste. This is one of those, get into the Ziploc bags, maybe even a couple of different little, you know, snack bag size, and get them into your freezer. And the next time you want to use chipotle peppers and adobo sauce in a recipe, you've got it right in your freezer. It'll keep up to 3 months, but I know I hate to waste it. But if you use this whole can, you probably wouldn't eat the recipe because it'd be way too spicy. So they are powerful, powerful stuff. Okay, now we're going to do some rice wine vinegar. This is one of the vinegars I have in my pantry all the time when it comes to making salad dressings. I have balsamic vinegar, which is that real dark brown vinegar that you know use a lot in Italian recipes. Red wine vinegar, we all probably know what that is. And apple cider vinegar, which I use in salad dressings and coleslaws and things like that. And I usually have some sort of a white wine or a rice wine vinegar, which is you know, lighter and just not as powerful as the big jugs of vinegar that you pickle with and wash your floors with and things like that. So we're going to do some rice wine vinegar in here, 1 clove of garlic, and the blender is going to do most of the work for me. I've got about a handful or a cup of fresh cilantro, a little bit of honey. We want to sweeten it just a little bit. So a couple teaspoons of honey. So we've got the hot from the chipotles, a little bit of honey, fresh lime juice, and boy, these are rock hard. So you've probably seen me do this before. We just took these out of the refrigerator, and limes seem to get they're so big these days. So I'm going to pop it in the microwave for just a few seconds, and that's going to be able to heat that lime up just a little bit, enough to get the juices flowing. And just a little bit in here will do the trick, 10 to 15 seconds. And already I can tell that I'm going to be able to get more juice out of here, not work so hard. Okay. I think we all tend to get bored with the same old salad dressings, the same old salads, so you've got to change things up and do something fun every once in a while. All right, some more lime juice. There we go. And now we're going to get our oil in. A little bit of salt. First I'm going to get the vinegar and the rest of that mixture going. And now we can add the oil. I'm using a canola or a vegetable oil. Don't need to use an olive oil for this unless it's a very light one. I just don't want a real heavy flavor. I want the chili and the lime juice and the adobos to really be the flavor for this dressing. Just going to test it and see if it needs to be a little thicker. I just kind of put a spoon in here and see how it coats the spoon. Wow, does that smell good. Do a little bit more oil. There's a lot of acid in here, so I want to balance that out. Okay, we are ready to start putting the salad together now. All right, first thing I'm going to do, I want a mix of crunch and then some, obviously when we're doing a salad, we want that great nutrition value too. So I like to, when I'm doing a big salad like for the meal, and this is the meal, this is going to have everything but the kitchen sink in it. I like to use a couple different types of lettuce, especially for a salad like this. So for the crunch, which the kids like the crunch, we're not going to use iceberg lettuce, which does have its purpose. It's great in tacos or a wedge salad, but for great crunch and actually great nutritional value, romaine lettuce is the way to go. So it comes in a pack of 3. I have these in my fridge all the time. Hearts of romaine. Just get rid of a couple of those outer leaves that don't look so fresh. And we're just going to chop this up. And that's going to give great crunch. And it also tastes really good. This is the lettuce you traditionally would find in a Caesar salad. Okay. So I've got a great big pretty bowl or platter, whatever you have. I'm going to load that up with my romaine lettuce. And then I also love the nutrition and the color that you can get with spring mix lettuce. So I always have a container of this on hand at home too. And I try and do a mix in our salads at home. We've got the crunch, but we've got the spring mix lettuce in there too, just for a little bit of variety. Okay, now, got some other fun ingredients here. Black beans. Love it when I can add black beans to a salad. First of all, it tastes great. And this is going to be the whole meal, like I say. And they're really good for you. So when you're using black beans, especially for in a recipe like this, I really want to drain and rinse those. I don't want any of that kind of liquid that's in there with the beans. And then I've just got some fun other Southwestern ingredients. I'm going to get to work and dice up my chicken breasts. I've got some diced tomato. Fresh corn off the cob, if you've got that and that's in season, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, just thaw out some frozen corn. Don't even need to cook it. So we've got basically a bunch of really fun stuff that's going to make this salad, be exciting, something different. So we'll take some of their black beans and just sprinkle those on the salad. Some of our corn. And boy, there's nothing better when you've got the fresh sweet corn or extra corn on the cob that you've grilled. Great way to use it up in the summer in this salad. Some diced tomato. And this is a salad that you'd pay big bucks for at a restaurant, and you can do it at home for a lot less money. And that salad dressing is really what's going to, make it so delicious. Some shredded cheese. We're using our wonderful Springside cheese, which we absolutely love. made fresh here in Wisconsin, in the Oconto area. Good stuff. They do all sorts of different fun flavors. If you like it spicy, they do some really fun spicy cheeses. Besides pepper jack, they do some really, well, they do a 3-alarm one that's really kind of fun. Now we're going to take our chicken breasts and just kind of fan them out. These are the chili lime chicken breasts that we grilled. And you know, extra other things that you could add, black olives, diced avocado. I like to serve the dressing on the side with the salad because it's so pretty, but there you go. It's my big Southwest chicken salad with my homemade chili lime vinaigrette salad dressing. This one is a winner. It's just something fun and different for dinner tonight. Recipes at our website. You can also pick it up at any area Festival Foods.